Hi everyone. So I would like to remind you all that please subscribe to my channel so that you can get the notifications when I post my new videos. And I normally do that twice in a week so you can watch them. So today I'm going to talk about something that I observed when I went to meet one of my grandmothers from my cousin's side, and I'd stayed with her for a few days. And the most amazing thing is this, that I loved the food that I ate that she made with her own hands. And so I was talking to her and I was telling her that how today everybody is so focused about health and the carbs, fats, proteins. We keep talking about this, and everybody's really trying to understand what works for them. And people put on weight, and then like my struggle with my health, my weight, and also coming back to what I do now, something very very simple. And so she was so surprised because what she does, or what I ate at her place last few days, is something that is what we are talking about today in all the YouTube channels, and in any health talk, in any nutrition talk. And the food that I ate at her place was obviously vegetarian, because she is vegetarian. So much of plant-based food that she would make for me, with rice or chapatis. There'll always be one lentil dal. There'll be two vegetables. One will be a green leafy vegetable, and one would be a normal vegetable, which could be a carrot, which could be a sweet potato, which could be whatever. There would be a salad. So there'll be a yogurt. So all the things that we talk about, right? So all the micronutrients that we've been talking about, all the probiotics that we've been talking about, everything has come within that plate of food that my grandmother would prepare for me on a daily basis. And it is so portioned and so appropriate that I'm sure that during those days they would be healthy. And she's like 88 years old, and the reason that she is still healthy and makes her own food and does everything on her own is because she has that energy to do that. She did not do any dieting, and she's so fit, and she does everything on her own. But that's something to really learn from. And so we may go to all these lectures and nutrition workshops and holistic living, healthy living workshops. But at the end of the day, I guess what our own families, our ancestors have created for us, such healthy Indian food, if we stick to that food of the region wherever we are living, and we eat that without complicating so much our lives, I think we'll still be very healthy, we'll still be very happy, and we'll still have enough energy to do the work that we do in the office, or to go to the gym, or to do whatever else that we want to do. Though I always believe it's fantastic to know about carbs, proteins, fats. It's fantastic to know about how our body digests the food, absorbs the food, how the IBS works, how what is heartburn. It's great to know all these things because it helps us when we are afflicted by those. But we shouldn't get compartmentalized into making our lives so complicated, trying to count our calories at every lunch and dinner time. And I know some of my friends do that. They have a calorie counter. I don't even know how to operate that, because I'll go mad trying to just keep counting calories, because I'll get anxious about it. So I don't do that myself, but I know people do that. But really, what's the point? I mean, at the end of the day, if we can have a very balanced plant-based diet, which is 80-85% of it, and just moderate our food and just keep sugar away from it and processed food away from it, and have home cooked food, I think in the Indian diet, or in the Indian place that we are born in, we are so lucky, we'll still be fine as long as we don't overeat. So one of the beautiful things that I have learned from my Japanese people is that you have to eat only 80% of your hunger. So if you are supposed to eat 100%, stop at 80%. 20% should be not eaten. And that's the right place to be in. And if we continue to do that, we'll never be in a position of having a bloated stomach, feeling overstuffed, having overeaten, trying to figure out, I'm not going to eat my next meal because I've eaten too much, and we'll just enjoy the meal. And the other thing that I've really, I try to do now is I really try to enjoy my meal. I smell it, I look at it, I taste it, I chew it, and I take like every bit of pleasure from the food which is on my plate. Because if I hurry it up and I don't really sensually enjoy it, and I don't sensually feel great about it, then I'll end up eating way more. So I think it's very important to engage all the senses in the food, to look at it, to really enjoy the colors on your plate, to smell it, to take it in, and then chew it and just enjoy, because I think most of the taste is sitting here. And if we are not chewing enough, we've just wasted all that flavor, because it just then goes into the stomach to get digested and then absorbed. So I think it's all here. So let's take a lot of time to chew our food, to really enjoy our food, and then we will be able to follow the Japanese principle of eating 80% of what our stomach really needs, and we'll be absolutely at the right place at the end of the meal. So this is what I wanted to share with you all. So thank you so much. Bye bye.